Before showing the time to kill of every weapon, there are some things I would like to clarify. Number one is that the numbers before the name of each weapon in the top left indicate its rank based off of its time to kill. So, for example, a number 5 in the top left indicates that it is the 5th fastest weapon in the game. If there is more than one number in the top left, then that means it ties with another weapon. Separate forms of the same weapon are also covered, so, for example, the Turbocharged Havoc and normal Havoc are both covered. However, some forms of weapons are not covered, like the Charged Sentinel, because they do not affect the time to kill. All of the numbers in this video assume that you did not hit headshots or leg shots, only body shots. Shotguns will also receive purple shotgun bolts. The weapons in each ammo type category are also ordered from slowest to fastest.
Using grapple.
The numbers in this video were found out by using rounds per minute as well as shots to kill. I found out how long it took a gun to fire one shot using the rounds per minute, and that way I could find how long it would take to shoot the required amount of shots to kill. I also, don't worry, I factored in the fact that the first shot does not have the delay that the rest of the shots do. There were, however, two weapons I was unsure about, and that is the Devotion as well as the Charge Rifle. These weapons have ambiguous rounds per minute, and therefore it was hard for me to calculate the time to kill, so I am not confident on the exact numbers of each of these weapons. However, I am pretty confident on where they place, the Devotion being number 1 and the Charge Rifle being 29. An important takeaway from this video is that mini weapons are in fact viable in this game. I also think it's worth pointing out the R99 is not, in fact, the fastest weapon in the game. It is not only slower than the Turbocharged Havoc and the Devotion like everything else is, but it is also slower than the Flatline as well as the Alternator. The Alternator is a care package weapon, so that's to be expected. And I think this is interesting because the entire Apex community seems to have the notion that the R99 is the fastest weapon in the game, and many think that it's the fastest by a lot, but it really is not. It is extremely fast, and it is a top-tier weapon for sure. However, it is not the fastest weapon in the game. I hope you learned something from this video, as it was kind of hard for me to make, but it was also pretty fun to make too. With that said, goodbye.